Morning, students and parents. This is a video to make children understand the importance of home keys and how to do touch typing to make your overall typing speed faster and reduce errors, right? This is related to lesson 4 of the computer book, but we have been doing many practicals in class to make sure the children understand where the home keys are placed. Now, the concept of touch typing is that we need to place our hands on the home keys at all times. The home keys for the left hand are, first of all, I would like to show the fingers for home keys. This is the pinky finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, the index or the pointer finger, and the thumb. So, for the left hand, the fingers are placed so: A for the pinky finger, S for the ring finger, D for the middle finger, and F for the pointer finger, and the thumb has to be placed below it, just below the key on which the index or the pointer finger is placed. So, and this is the usual resting hand for the keyboard. So whenever you are not typing anything on the keyboard, this is where your hand should be. Right, this is a resting hand. I'm not pressing any key right now. I'm just resting my hands here. Just because that these are the home keys which are placed in the middle, and whenever we want to type, all the keys are nearby. So that is why we do this. Secondly, for the right hand, the home keys are so: J for the pointer finger, K for the middle finger, then we will place our ring finger on L and pinky finger on semicolon. As you can see, this is semicolon. So this is how we will place it, and the thumb will of course be below J on the space bar. So this is our resting hand for the right hand. Now, whenever we need to see which key to be used for typing, we will place our hand where the home keys are, right? And so, for example, if we need to see which finger to be used for Q, we will see where it is placed near any of the home keys. So, for example, if we are using pinky finger for A, that is one of the home keys, then we will use the same finger for Q and Z. That means the key above it and the key below it. So, this is the placement of the keys and the fingers. Similarly, for W and X, again, since they are above and below S, and for S we use the ring finger of left hand. So again, it will be easily accessible to reach W with the ring finger of left hand, and X again with the ring finger of the left hand. Similarly, D is pressed with middle finger on the home. It's one of the home keys. Above it we have E, and below it we have C. So E and C will be pressed with the middle finger. That is the left middle finger. Similarly for F, we have we press it. The home key is being pressed with the pointer finger of the left hand, right? That is the resting state. And R and V are placed above and underneath it. So obviously again, left pointer finger will be used for pressing R and V. Similarly, for the right hand side, we have, again, I will not explain all the keys, but I think it is easy to get the gist. All the keys above and below, like U and M for J. So the right pointer finger for U and M, the right middle finger for I and comma, because they are above and below K. Then O and full stop, we are using ring finger because we use ring finger for L. And P and slash, again they are below and above semicolon, so we will be using the pinky finger of the right hand. So this is how we place the right hand. Again, there is some confusion always about the